All right, I just want to give an update of what's been going on since I got back from the Pacific Crest Trail. I started it in March 26th. I started and came back June 10th or something like that. I hurt my Achilles tendon, and I just couldn't keep walking anymore really. So I finished just north of Tuolumne Meadows at mile 951 and came back, worked on my race car for a little bit. Then I tried to do the Utah High Point again in July, I think it was, beginning of July, and got about 10 miles in, my ankle started hurting again, but I kept trying to get the High Point. I ended up, the huge storm came in, didn't get the High Point again, so that was the second time I've tried that one. So I did 26 miles about in a day, but didn't get the High Point. So came back, finished building my race car, co-drove in 2 rallies, one in Colorado during that same trip to Utah, and then came back. And then September I raced at Ojibwe. So that was a lot of fun. Then the first 2 rallies that I actually drove at, we did Show Me in Missouri in the beginning of October, and then LSPR in the middle of October. And LSPR isn't really a friend of mine, I guess, because I rolled my car again. So I got home, started to fix that again, and now it's almost Christmas. Just kind of, getting back into the swing of things. I went back to work in September actually because I needed money to keep racing. So went back to work, and now I'm just really getting sick of it again. So I have about a 2-week road trip planned for the end of January. I'm gonna start on. Going to Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, and Utah. So that should be a lot of fun. Just do a bunch of hiking, backpacking, stuff like that. Go to the national parks, Arches, Zion I want to go to. Hopefully my ankle will be good. It's kind of another test to see how that works out. And so I'm going to do that. And I'm not sure, I probably won't go out and do the PCT next year, just because it's so far away, and getting out there is like 3 days out there, 3 days back, and it won't really work for vacation time. So I'm kind of planning to do probably half the Colorado Trail in probably August, beginning of August or end of July. I guess that's the main time to do it. So I'll go out there and hopefully do half of that, I'm thinking. It's a shorter trail. It only takes about a day to get out there. Go out there for a couple of weeks, hike that, and that's all I really have planned right now, I guess. I am trying to find like a Subaru wagon or something where I can kind of put a bed in the back and sleep in there during my road trips to save money on hotels and stuff, and just make that easier. So I'm kind of looking for a car for that, for my road trip coming up in January. And then I'm not really sure what's going on the year after. Kind of have an idea of maybe taking off a longer time again and just traveling around. But nothing's really solid with that, so I guess we'll kind of save that plan for later, because I'm not really planning anything. It's just kind of all up in the air. I have ideas, but not really like anything solid. So, but yeah, that's kind of what I have going on this year, I guess. I also was thinking on the weekends, since I live in Wisconsin, I might go out and do sections of the Ice Age Trail, just because it's really close. You drive an hour or 2 and go out for a weekend and hike a bunch. I think that would be kind of fun, just to do section hikes of that. And yeah, so that's kind of what I have planned. I'm not sure how much racing I'm going to do this year. I still have to finish fixing my car. and I don't have any motivation right now to do that, so I guess we'll see how that all works out. I'm not sure. I might do one rally, maybe two, maybe none, I don't know. But so I'm gonna keep on putting these videos on my PCT on Facebook Sundays at I think 4 or 5 o'clock. They're getting better, I think. I hope so. I just thought I'd kind of fill you in of what's going on. So I didn't finish the whole trail, just 951 miles. So should be a video out today, and then, you know, I got 3 of them out right now. 3 planned already, all done. So yeah, I guess that's it.